Hey, day 34. Yesterday was my chemo, and last night I felt horrible, and today I feel horrible. Um, my sense of smell is off the frickin' chart. Matthew can be eating something in the kitchen, which is all the way on the other side of the house. Not that the house is huge, and it's just like, ugh, I can't smell. I don't want to smell anything. I can smell stuff on his breath. I can smell me. It's just like everything is just gross right now. And I keep taking the nausea pill. I'm glad that I started it, like my cousin said too, because my stomach's just nothing. Everything just sounds horrible, and it's always just like a tiny bit queasy. And my skin is on fire, and my muscles are aching. So it's kind of like having like my body's, like say you're having a fever and your fever's trying to break. That's kind of what it's starting to feel like. Not quite that bad, because I'm, have drugs and whatever in me on top of the chemo. But it just doesn't feel good. So sleeping with my my little pump bag, that was entertaining. Not. It has this little high-pitched every, like 15 seconds or something, 10 seconds, whatever it is. And every time I hear it, it sounds like a mosquito. It's getting stuck in my beanie. So it's like, and so I want to just kind of shake my head. Not that I know what it is, but still in the middle of the night you hear it and it's like, oh, it's a mosquito. I don't like mosquitoes, can you tell? So there's that to contend with, and so all night I'm sleeping a couple hours here, I sleep a couple hours there. At one point I could hear Matthew, just the slightest snore, maybe just heavy breathing, and I was just like, I hear everything's way, like all my sensories are off the chart right now. And so that kept me awake for a little while, and then I fell asleep, and I noticed that he was gone, but he was coming back down the stairs. It was sometime in the middle of the morning, and he says I was the one that was snoring at that point. So that was actually, and he was so glad to know that I had finally fallen asleep. I don't even snore typically, but I guess I just had to like find a position with my bag and my cord here, and I was able to fall asleep for a couple hours, 2-3 hours. So all in all, maybe it was a 6-7 hour night. Not great, but not horrible. I took another nap, so yay me. Not eating much, can't eat. Super glad that this past week I was able to work out every day and eat a ton, so I was able to gain, 4-5 pounds, whatever it was. Because now it's going to be dropping. Unfortunately, again, I'm having just the hardest time. Everything's gross. Especially my shake. It's like I just think of swallowing it and it's like, oh God. Remember how happy I was? Oh, and I'm so shaky. Sheesh kebab. Urgh. Crazy. So I just wanted to reach out and say hi and let you know what's going on. Next day, this wasn't supposed to hit, I was told, not for like 3 days, but I know my system. I'm hyper responsive to everything. I always have been, and sensitive to everything, all anything. That's why I take a half an ibuprofen, a half of everything, because I just don't take anything. So I knew this was going to get right in my system, start just plowing through. Hopefully it's plowing through and just getting all those freaking cancer cells. Just beat them up, man. Just beat them up. Kill them. Kill them. And I don't want any company today because I stink. And I just feel like crap. And I'm going to go back to bed. I wish there was something to binge watch. I have nothing fun right now, and that sucks. So I'm just sort of watching just silly things. I love the book that I'm reading. It's kind of fun. But, you know, my hips are getting sore from my bed. It's like I can't even find a comfortable position to sleep or even just to lay down. I'm complaining. I don't like complaining, but I guess I can now. So this is probably my only hello for the day. At least I'm up. I'm in the kitchen. Matthew just fixed me a little bit of like melted cheese on toast. That was not bad. That was kind of flavorless. But I got a little bit of fat, a little protein, and some carbs to sit in my stomach. So while I take the rest of my ibuprofen and Zenpep and whatever else I took, I don't remember. So hello to everybody. I love everybody. I love me. I love Matthew, my cat, my horse, my kids. I love everybody, especially me, because I rely on me right now to kick this in the tail. Ha! That's funny. I should say it that way because it's in the tail, literally in my pinker's tail. Freudian. Okay. On that note, love you, love me. Mwah. Bye, y'all.